Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, Vegas colored for allegedly defaming PNP Gen Sec on social media. Dancehall artist Clifford Mr. Vegas Smith has been given 48 hours to apologize to Dr. Dayton Campbell and enter into a settlement discussions for the payment of damages after making a series of damaging posts on social media. Attorney-at-law Sheena Stubbs-Gibson, who is representing Campbell, said a preemptive apology issued by Smith on Monday is unacceptable. The entertainer was served with a pre-action letter yesterday. Stubbs-Gibson said Smith's comments are to be retracted and an apology issued in terms to be agreed by her and Campbell, following which he should begin discussions to settle. Smith removed the post alleging wrongdoing by Campbell, the opposition People's National Party General Secretary, from his social media and on Monday issued an apology. Attention, I would like to apologize publicly to Dr. Dayton Campbell for unflattering remarks I may have made about him at any time. I confirm that I do not have any information or facts about any improper behavior or activity regarding Mr. Campbell. Therefore, I apologize for any such allegations that may have been made, Smith said. The post followed a nationwide news network story concerning allegations that senior members of the PNP corruptly directed the use of taxpayers' money to fund the party's election campaign. The report alleged that money from the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation's budget was given to some PNP caretakers for campaigning. He, realizing what was coming, preempted us and issued some form of apology on X yesterday, but that's unacceptable, and therefore we went ahead and issued our formal request for an apology, said Stubbs-Gibson. Smith is said to have made the post between January 31 and February 2, which included a repost from an account described as a Brugad War Room digital warrior. In the letter served on Smith, Stubbs-Gibson said there is no truth to the allegations, asserting that the posts were false, defamatory and malicious and have caused a tremendous injury to Campbell's reputation as a medical doctor and a public figure. Demands have been made on Smith to remove all offending posts relating to Campbell, refrain from making any other defamatory post, issue an apology, and enter into discussions for settlement. Failure to comply with the above-mentioned request within 48 hours of the date of this letter will result in us commencing legal proceedings against you on behalf of our client, the February 4 letter from Stubbs-Gibson said. Further, the attorney said several persons have been making very irresponsible and defamatory posts on social media which are being tracked. She said a decision is to be made on how to proceed. We are looking at all publications to decide on the way forward. We have noted several flagrant instances of defamatory postings about Dr. Campbell. We are recording them. The step that we have taken with Mr. Smith is the first, but it well may not be the last, the attorney said. Mother gets a stern warning. Court allows her to stand shorty for son on ammunition charge. A parish judge on Monday authorized the mother to act as a surety for her son, Aldine Reynolds, who was allegedly held with 2 bullets while on the grounds of the Montego Bay police station. Reynolds and his co-accused Donald Mitchell are charged with unauthorized possession of ammunition. They are being represented by attorneys-at-law Chuma Paris and Henry McCurdy, respectively. On June 19 last year, when the men made an appearance in the St. James Parish Court, they were each granted bail in the amount of $500,000 by presiding judge Natisha Fairclough Hilton. However, during the subsequent court hearing on October 16, the court was told that Reynolds was still in custody as no one was in a position to post the bail on his behalf. His bail was then reduced to $250,000. When the matter was called up in court on Monday before Judge Keisha Grant Price, McCurdy, standing in for Paris, Reynolds' legal counsel, disclosed that the mother had been attempting to secure sureties for Reynolds' bail, but her efforts had been unsuccessful. The attorney told the court that he was not requesting a reduction in bail, but rather an increase in the number of sureties to 3. The judge then allowed the accused mother to stand as a surety and set the trial for April 2. If your son doesn't come to court one day, or if he doesn't go to the police station and report one day, you will be locked up, Grant Price warned the mother before allowing Reynolds to leave the prisoner's dock. According to court documents, on June 6, 2024, about 10 p.m., a white Nissan motor car entered the premises of Montego Bay Police Station. Subsequently, one of the defendants, who was in possession of a brown bag, exited the vehicle and discarded the bag in the vicinity of the perimeter wall. No information was provided regarding the contents of the bag. However, the court was told that during an inspection of the vehicle by police personnel, 2 rounds of ammunition were discovered hidden beneath one of the front seats. Both men were arrested and charged. NWA blames poor drainage and garbage disposal for issues of Waltham Park Road. The National Works Agency says poor drainage design and garbage disposal are the cause of the deteriorating surface of East and the Aguilar roads near Waltham Park Road in St. Andrew. Several taxi operators and residents staged a protest Monday over the poor state of the roadway and the overflow of sewage. NWA Communication Manager Stephen Shaw said work had started to correct the drainage issue, but he is appealing to people to desist from dumping items into the Butcher Gully.
There is a huge drain. The Butcher Gully goes into a cylindrical drain, which is a poor design, quite honestly. Might have been good for the time when persons never used to dump things in gullies, but with what is happening now, where everything finds its way into gullies, including old fridges and stoves, it's not good for purpose or fit for purpose. And so the drain, the cylindrical drain, is blocked, and this forces water onto the road, which then results in what we are seeing there now. We have done some work. We have started some work in this space. We have done some temporary restatement work, and we are going to be moving to try and clean as best as possible the drain in this space. Waltham Park Road generally needs a major overhaul. I would say from Mullines Road all the way down to Spanish Town Road. There are at least 3 areas that I can think about where stormwater flows are pretty heavy along the road and across the road, and so it is something that we will have to look at in terms of redesign of the drainage network.
Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.